Ed here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share a quick unboxing and first look at the Vissles 15.6-inch portable touchscreen monitor. This retails for roughly $200 US, and this was furnished to me by the manufacturer for review purposes. With that said, let's take a look at the packaging. You can see the image they have here on the front. On the bottom, just some graphics describing, of course, its weight, 1.37 pounds, touchscreen, aimed at productivity. It's compact and supports pretty much every operating system out there, both mobile and otherwise. On the back of the box, we've got general product information. I'll just give you a close-up of that. It is full HD, by the way. It is an IPS panel, 220 nits of brightness, 800:1 contrast ratio. It is a 16:9 aspect ratio, 10 points of capacitive touch input, USB Type-C ports. There are 2 of them, as well as a mini HDMI port. It does have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, and it does have 2 1-watt speakers. And then in terms of phone compatibility, you can see right there, Android, it goes all the way from S8 up to the S20 Ultra, Huawei, and that's pretty much it. So let's get this thing out of the packaging. Oh, almost lost it there. Take off that sleeve, and we got black on black, right? Let's see, that contrast is not going to be so fantastic, but I changed that as quickly as I could. And you know, I've reviewed several of these, and sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not. It really depends on the manufacturer, if I could speak English today. It all is a case-by-case basis. It's a matter of the panel quality, attention to detail, usability. The thing I find that tends to be the real make it or break it feature is the kickstand. Now, this has a carbon fiber look, but it is not carbon fiber. Before I actually take a look at that, let's see what else is in the box. I'm assuming, as mentioned, we're going to get some cables. So we've got our user manual, a cleaning cloth, a Thunderbolt cable for you Mac users out there. So I'm surprised that they're giving you that. That's something I haven't seen with any other manufacturer so far. So kudos for Vissles, to Vissles on that. This is our HDMI cable right there. Something I may use, may or may not. And then last but not least, the most likely suspect that I will be using is the Type-C to Type-C. Because whether I'm talking about using it as a secondary or third monitor, this is how I would be connecting it. Or if I'm using it with any of my Android-based phones, this again is how I would be connecting it. Type-C is a good standard. At any rate, here it is. So let's take a look. So as I mentioned, the kickstand is often what makes these products sink or swim. You can see it does have a matte finish. I do like that. I'm pretty sure that every single one of these portable monitors that I have gotten for review has had a high gloss finish, which is really not preferable. So nice to see a matte finish. I'll take a look at the kickstand in a second. On the right side, you can see we have 3 ports, HDMI and 2 Type-C. And then on the other side, the left side, we have our headphone jack, and we have what appears to be a way to go through the menus and a power button. And you can see on the back, these all have designations. It wasn't that I was just looking at the ports themselves. HDMI, as I mentioned, power, and then for navigating the menus, what looks to be a health, a pharmacy cross logo, and then the headphone jack, and then just data transfer, it appears. So let's see how this actually, the stand works. I can already tell. So it's a flip around, and then this is magnetic, and then this is the stand. Now, in the past, I have had bad experiences with this sort of design in that it just can't hold up. So it'll be interesting to see. It also is going to give you a pretty limited range of motion, but if this works, which it appears to be holding up, it looks like they did a good job with the magnet, then it's going to be good. Now let's see how much range of motion we really have. So right now I have this, again, the black on black, not fantastic, but I have it bent that much, so it appears to be holding fairly solid. And then of course, if you want to bring it up, bring that back into focus if I can, you can do so. So it's really a matter of, positioning. It doesn't have as full a range of motion that you might be looking for, But I have to say, unlike some other manufacturers, this is holding on nice and tight, and it looks sturdy. So I will test this out. I will have a follow-up and a full review on this Vissles 15.5-inch monitor. Again, the fact that it's touchscreen, IPS, full HD, and a matte finish, and it appears to have a good stand. I mean, solid. It doesn't look like it's going to fall over. Some rubber feet here at the bottom. Those appear to be the speakers right there, I'm guessing. But it could also be heat dissipation. I have no idea. It could be some form of ventilation. It appears to look good. So we'll see what it looks like when it's actually powered and connected to both my smartphones as well as my laptop, the HP Spectre X360 13T, and I'll report back. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe. Stay safe. Later.